Themorningyo. Hey guys, welcome again to another episode of Themorningyo, where we kind of talk about the news, but it's also mostly our opinions on it. Today is our special iPad episode, because I totally forgot my camera and my laptop, and therefore I cannot edit properly, and now I'm shooting on my iPad. First world problems! Alright, now that I have a new better angle that's steadier and not shaky, why don't we start with news? Starting with sciencey news. So scientists in UCLA have found a new use for graphene. What is graphene? It's something that's very light, very durable, and very flexible, and probably has a lot of other uses. But for the news today, it could possibly be replacing all the batteries that we have right now. So we have many different kinds of batteries, the most common ones being the regular batteries that have a slow charge and a slow discharge. We also have capacitors, which have a high discharge, but doesn't really store that much energy. We also have supercapacitors, which is really awesome because it can store a lot of energy while also being able to charge and discharge fast. What does this have to do with graphene? They're now calling graphene the supercapacitor. Imagine walking out the door and finding out that your phone just ran out of batteries. And then, you're just like, you know what, whatever. Charge it for 30 seconds and then you're good for the day. Yeah, that's what graphene can do now. No more super long charging times! Graphene is supposedly really easy to make and really cheap to make. Cheaper phones for everybody! Another great thing about this, it's a carbon-based material, which means, unlike batteries, it's totally safe to throw away. It's compostable, and it's recyclable. I mean, batteries, you have to store it because if you throw it out, it's gonna start leaking acid, and that's gonna fucking suck. So that's great. I think it's a right step in the future, development and awesomeness for everyone. Also, did you notice that I'm looking slightly to one side? More stupid shit you can do with an iPad! Now for international news, Afghan man Hamid Zaher comes out of the closet despite being threatened by death from it. What the hell, Charlie? This is gay news. You're not Peter. No guys, I kinda care too. So apparently, it's really hard to be gay in Afghanistan. Being gay is actually a criminal offense, punishable by death. This fucking sucks for all the gay people there. You're being denied your human rights and shit. See, Hamid made a book that describes all the difficulties of being a homosexual in Afghanistan. Apparently, there are no homosexual communities there. Hardly any gay people admit to it, because, yeah, there's the death thing. But also, most talks about homosexuality there is met with silence. Like, him publishing this book has not been talked about there at all, and has been completely just given the silent treatment. Which is kind of worse than just being angry at it, because it's like saying that you don't exist. So it was his move to try to open up the world in understanding what it's like to be gay in Afghanistan. So obviously his book has never been published in Afghanistan, but at least the world can understand and empathize with him because he totally made it free online. Now Hamid is living a happier life in Canada. Fuck yeah, Hamid, you're awesome. I know it's already pretty hard to have to admit to being gay anywhere else in the world, but you talking about this and talking about how much harder it is in Afghanistan really shows that you have balls. To speak up for your fellow human beings' rights is really a good thing that you should be proud of, and we should all try to strive for. Now let's end with some local news. Mona Louise Ray is a child actress working for GMA. Apparently, she has juvenile diabetes. Juvenile diabetes! It's also called type 1 diabetes. Why does this suck? It means that your blood sugar is too fucking high, and that you need to take insulin shots to live. It also means you're not really allowed regular sugary goods, like sodas, chocolates, candies, juices, and shit. She's learned how to inject herself already with insulin because she needs it so much. This really sucks because she's just 8 years old and she already has kind of a really hard life because of her health. But what is she? She's a child actress at 8 years old, known for being able to cry on cue. Why am I talking about this at all? Right off the bat, she's already better than all of us, despite all the complications in her life. I mean, she's 8 and she's probably accomplished way more than most of us already. Mona Louise Ray, you are my idol. You did not let type 1 diabetes bring you down. You are that much more of a positive person than I am, and I respect you. Let's lead our lives more positively because of her example. So that's it for today's episode of Themorningyo. Please like, share, subscribe, those things. I hope you enjoyed this iPad special. Hopefully by the next episode I'm not going to be doing this anymore unless you guys actually really like it. Which in that case, yeah, totally. Again, this is Charlie signing off in Themorningyo, and I'm going to be ending you with a joke of the day and the mission of the day. For today, try using Yahoo as your main search engine. I mean seriously, it's fucking hilarious how bad it is. So try it out, make yourself laugh. Why not have some nostalgia that is coupled with some kind of disappointment? Alright!